Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of KigerCraft. I'm Tigorzo, and I'm here with Garen, and today we are going to be doing a bit of more work on the outer defense wall. I've got some redstone in my inventory, as you can probably see, and that's because I actually had a pretty cool idea. Well, actually, somebody had suggested that we do this, and not this exact thing, but somebody suggested that we put some sort of like cannons in the wall up here, and then I was like, ooh, okay, I think we can do something with that. So me and Garen spent some brain power and came up with something cool on the outside wall here. There we go. To make it like there's sort of like a defense system, like it's got cannons. And these things, these bad boys, are going to, oops, when they're in the right holes, they're going to be shooting out arrows. So I thought that that would be pretty cool. And we went to Garen's place, and got a whole bunch of arrows. So we're just going to load these bad boys up, and well, then we'll head inside and we'll start working on the redstone to make these bad boys work. But I've actually been focusing quite a bit on thinking about the externals of the castle. Excuse me. I've talked about before. I've been spending a lot of time on the inside, and I've made some good progress there, but I sort of neglected the outside, and we can get in through down here. There we go. Okay, so you think here's a good spot? Okay. Alright, so let's see. I hope I can do this right. Garen showed me how to do it. But yeah, so we've got I've got a couple pretty cool ideas. Nope, I want it to be like this. For from neat stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. There's some neat stuff for the external portion of the castle. And I will be talking about that in a little bit. But what we're building right now is oh, it should be down. Okay. This is... Oh, I see. So, prevent Enderman. So, this is going to be a clock. And what this clock is going to do is it's going to repeat a pulse from this torch here. And effectively what happens is we take this switch here, and when we activate it, for just a moment, this redstone torch right here is powered, and this block, or the power from this torch, this switch turns off the torch, but just for a second, this completes the circuit. And I believe this is a little bit of SMP lag right here, but this is generating pulses. So what this is going to do is this is going to be the generator that we use for the dispensers. When you have the dispensers connected to a clock like this, they will shoot in rapid succession. And you guys will see that in a little bit. So, I didn't grab any dirt. Do you have any dirt on you? Yay, dirt! Alright. Very good. Alright, so need just a little bit of scaffolding here. So that way we can get up and we can start doing our... Let's put it out over here. So we can start doing our repeaters. So I believe that right above these blocks here is where the repeaters are going to be. Yep, oh, there they are. Alright, so there's our first one. So, I believe, yep, we put a bunch of these right here. We'll just start with these ones for now. Jump. Uh-oh. And now we're going to be putting repeaters up here, and the repeaters are going to move the signal like that, and then block there. Is that correct? Okay. And what these do is this moves the signal that we're getting from the clock down the line, so that way all of the other repeaters can, or all the other dispensers rather, can take advantage of the repeater signal. Okay, so we're just gonna keep on moving here. I'm gonna start building this one higher up, but it has to go all the way down, and we don't have to worry about signal because we're using a bunch of repeaters. So this should be good, and then fill it in with cobblestone. There we go. Let's start down here. Reach. There we go. All right. There we go. And all right, good enough. So now we need to start filling in the repeaters here. Repeater, and you don't have to set these on any delay or anything like that. They're fine the way they are. Unless Gieren's going back. Oh no! Unless Gieren's going back and setting them on repeat and I don't realize it. There we go. I'm out of dirt. There we go. And last one. Alright. So, boop. Wait. Yep, that went the right way. And that should be it. Oh my gosh. My mouse has been quite acting up lately. So, because these repeaters are here, somehow it manages to power the dispensers up there. But either way, very, very cool. And now we need to work on the output for this. So I believe we take the output like this, correct? Okay. Oh, no. It would have been right if it would have been on cobble. There we go. So, alright, so redstone goes up here. There we go. Gieren making his pro block placements. There we go. Alright, so that starts the... Oops. Alright, there seems to be a little bit of a problem here. Because as you can see, all the repeaters are solid. That means we've got an infinite loop going on. Okay. Alright, that seems to be working. Ah. Alright, so like that. There we go. And that gives us a double pulse. So that is very, very good. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so now we've got these pressure plates. These are what we're going to use for doing the firing, because the dispensers have to be triggered by a signal input. And there's a bunch of different ways that you can do it, but I decided that this would be the best. And the dispensers are underneath these pillars here. And what's cool is that when you stand on these pressure plates, it fires both of the dispensers next to it. So I should stand on this. Yep, there we go. Seems to work. There we go, that works pretty good. Yay, arrows. So yay, it works. All right, cool. And I still need to clean up this area a little bit. I want to clean this up and make these walls look a little bit more formidable. But everything works very nicely. So we just need to get this switch here to a better position, and once we do that, it'll be ready to go. So I think that we can probably, let's see here. Can we put it on the outside wall over there? Okay, very good. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get rid of this. Don't break any redstone. Alright. So I'm going to take this dirt, and I'm going to hop up here. There we go. And can we do like a switch like right here or so? Alright, so here's a switch. Put it where you think would be best. Where are you going with my switch? Hey, get back here, bear. Hey, where are you going? Oh, that silly bear. Oh, okay. Oh, you broke my ladder. Alright, so anyways, this is actually a good segue into the next thing that I sort of wanted to go into. And we have a little house for Mr. Pickles. This is Mr. Pickles' residence. He's got a little roof and some fancy artwork, and he doesn't want the villagers coming around because they want to sell him stuff all the time. But we've decided that we've hired him on as the manager for the restaurant that we'll be building in the courtyard. Oh, hey, creeper. All right, get him out of there. Hold on, I need some stone bricks. One of the things that I talked about a little bit earlier was the archway that I wanted to do. I want to build a couple of mini towers up here connected by an archway over this, and ignore the nasty dirtness. I was trying to illustrate to Garen what I was talking about because he had no idea. He was like, alright, so let's see, I got 15. Need a bunch more. Alright. Just need to grab some blocks. Just grabbing blocks. But, let's see here. Oh! I think Garen needs redstone. Right? Alright, this should be enough. Oh, and the torches. I took all the redstone and left poor Garen with no redstone at all. Oh, and plates. Oh, I do have those. I'm sorry. Ow. So yeah. One of the things that I wanted to kind of touch on was... I don't want to sound mean when I say this, but the best way to get people to do stuff for you when you want somebody to do something for you is to do something for them. Especially if, you know, you're not acquainted in any way. Because one of the things that I notice on a lot of people's a lot of the more famous people's Minecraft videos, is people will go on and say like, oh, I do Minecraft videos too. Oh, you should check out my stuff. And to us, that's really tacky. I mean, a lot of the time you can tell that they don't really mean it. Because, I mean, if you subscribe to somebody and like 5 minutes later you're like, hey, I love your videos, that person is not going to be very inclined to believe you. Especially when, their current video is like half an hour, 45 minutes long. There's a rogue grass block here. So, if you have like a small channel and you're a fan of somebody else and you want them to sort of check out your stuff, the best thing to do is to do something for them. They really need a reason to check your stuff out. And I guess it sounds sort of selfish, but it's true. I mean, you scratch somebody's back, they're going to scratch yours. When you don't know somebody, going up to them being like, hey, give me $5, they're going to look at you and they're like, you're crazy. They're going to be like, no, go get your own $5. But if you go up to a friend and you say, hey, can I have $5? They'll be like, okay. Well, most of the time. They may say, no, you didn't give me back my last $5. But that's a whole other thing. All right, so I'm just gonna try and level this off a bit here, make it sort of even. I think I'm gonna do this up. There we go. Oh, I thought Giger was shooting at me, but I guess he might be testing the dispensers. 2, 3. Let's do 1. Nope, too small. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this in my head, so to speak. So I'm kind of guessing as we go. All right, let's check this out. Let's jump down here. So doing nice things for other people is going to kind of soften them up to do nice things for you. Like for instance, when we were first starting out, Kasdan did some very nice things for us, and it didn't really, it didn't really make us popular or anything like that, but it made us feel good. It was something nice that he did for us that didn't necessarily have a tangible value. It's not like he gave us something or, he sent people our way or anything like that. I think I'm liking this here. He gave us the gift of confidence when we were at a time when we were vulnerable, because it was our first video. We had no idea that people were going to come in and say, oh my god, you're the worst YouTuber I've ever seen, blah blah blah, and things like that. So when he came in and said, wow, these guys are pretty good, and you should check them out, I like them, that was sort of like, oh, so we did it right. It gave us a good feeling, and because of that, we now sort of recognize Kasdan as somebody who is nice. we like him, and he comments on and watches our videos all the time, and we would definitely consider doing something nice for him in the future because he did something really nice for us and that endeared him to us. So, you know, that working in a community like Minecraft is about building relationships. In those relationships are extremely important, and it shouldn't really be one-sided. It's not what somebody else can do for you, it's what, you know, you can do for each other, sort of thing. I hope that makes sense, that what I'm sort of trying to say is coming across in the right way, because I feel that, like, a lot of people are sort of like, well, hey, you should do this thing for me. And it's sort of like, but I don't know you. Why am I inclined to do anything for you, for somebody that I don't know? And it's especially, you know, when people go about it sort of the wrong way. And I don't mean to demean anybody. That's not what I'm trying to do. But, you know, we're willing to help people out with easy stuff. Like, if they say, hey, I really like the way your videos look. Can I ask you about, you know, what you use to record, you know, and go into all the details and, you know, about, you know, technical stuff like mics and editing software and all that stuff. You know, if we didn't know a person, we might do it if they did it in the right way. But when you do that and you're like, you know, we check out your profile and, you know, you're like, you know, hey, you know, on like 10 other people's things, not really gonna say very much, just because it's bad form. All right, so I was holding shift. How the heck did I fall? That's all right. I need more stone bricks anyways. I want to see this from the inside. Oh, you have stone bricks. I need a lot more than that. Thank you, though. All right. So, little bit awkward. Not exactly loving how that overhang is. I think it's too much. Yeah, it's no good. So I may have to. Oh, no, I'm definitely gonna have to edit that. In fact, I'm gonna work on that right now, just because that's what I'm doing. I gotta find a good way. So I'm thinking that with the recent revelations about how much that looks like crap, we may have to do just sort of a small one that's not really going to be able to be walked on or anything. Maybe just for like a couple, like maybe a small blaze to sort of light it up, like we do up at the top of the big ones, but with a little bit smaller scale. So I'm thinking that I'm going to want to have oh darn, I missed. I'm thinking I want to have something like that, but I sort of wanted to be able to walk up here, but it doesn't look like that's going to be feasible, so I'll just go ahead and take this down. Alright, and we'll figure out a smaller, more manageable way of doing it. I like the height, though. What do you think about the height? Oh, not quite sure. So, this might be something that I'll have to work on. But, you know, but another thing is you know, if you're a fan of someone and, you know, you want them to, you know, you want to get in contact with them, it's okay to be fans. Like, if somebody you admire, you know, you want help from somebody you admire. Oh boy, I'm just falling all over the place. It's okay to be a fan and to say, you know, that you like somebody's stuff. You know, don't go overboard. Don't be a fanboy. And that's sort of a thing that I'm not really sure that a lot of people get, is that fanboys are a turnoff, like big time. Somebody who has a lot of fanboys is Etho, and he has said on many occasions, my thing's now crowded, that he just completely ignores fanboys who are just like, oh, Etho's like the greatest thing ever. It's sort of like a thing where it's ridiculous. Let me put it that way. And YouTubers, at least ones that I know, are not so egotistical where they're like, oh my gosh, I'm better than, so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. And, because that person said so. It's not like that. I seem to find that people who do YouTube and things like that actually seem to have sort of a lower self-esteem than most people. And I think this will work out. We'll get it up a little bit and see. So it's easy to sort of see where, yeah, that's what she said. Where people are being like ultra flattery, like, beyond belief. And, you don't have to do that. I mean, we are realistic. If people say, I remember somebody told us that we were like the best, Minecrafters on YouTube, and I was like, no, thank you. It's extremely flattering, but no. I mean, the sentiment is nice, but if we would take somebody saying, oh, hey, you guys are really doing a good job, keep it up, and you'll definitely grow, which a lot of people have told us. It's a lot more realistic, and we take it more seriously. So hi. So, it's just, I guess the best thing that I can say is just be real, be normal. Don't treat, apparently suck at shift today. Ooh, Garen likes it better. That's definitely a good sign. Oh yeah, I do like that better. I'm definitely going to change that to the half slab. Those little, I don't know what the little uppity things are called, but those need to be half slabs so that way it matches. And then we'll build another one over there, and then I'm hoping to build an archway between these two. But, definitely just be real. We're not like celebrities, and, we don't have like some huge head. We're not egotistical or anything like that. So, just be real. Well, yeah, not celebrities on YouTube or celebrities in real life at all. Giren's famous. And so it's like it's a community thing. So, we started off as, fans watching YouTubers that we liked, and we just decided to start it off. So we're not really any different from most of the people who watch our videos. So, keep that in mind. Oh, I wish I had another block. Where'd he go? Oh, thank you. Perfect. Alright. Light this place up. And I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to have enough room up there for a torch thingy, but we'll see. Oh, there he is. He's freaking out trying to get at Giren. Go, get him, kill him. Aw, he got away. So yeah, so, you know, just be nice, be friendly, be sociable, and, you know, just be real. Don't need to, you know, feign being like a super fan or, you know, like, oh, I'm your biggest fan or anything like that. No, everybody's just a fan. So that's just something that I saw that I wanted to talk about. So there we go. It's looking good. I need to really work on getting rid of all this scaffolding. Oh, behind you. This is actually a lot of the work I did on the live stream. So let's go check out the redstone while we can. So we're almost done here. All right. So I definitely like the visual effect. I regret that I couldn't remember who suggested it, but that putting the dispensers in right there was a really good idea. I like how it looks. It definitely gives rapid fire, because oh, these always fire, but they just don't do it rapidly. So let's go ahead and let's see here. I think that turns the rapid fire on. All right, so here we go. I really wish that there were a couple mobs in range. Well, let's see if I can tag that spider, get him to come pay attention to us. Go! Come on. Come play. Oh, wow. It works really good, though. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Go collect all those arrows. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We always have a lot of fun making videos for you guys. So clear out all these baddies. There we go. Yay! So that's going to be it. So we thank you all for joining us for another episode. And we also noticed that we're coming up on 50 episodes. We can't even believe that. So I don't know if we're going to do anything special for the 50th. We haven't spoken about it yet, but it's coming up, which is absolutely crazy. We never really thought that we would have made it to 50 videos. We thought more like 5, right? And then we probably would have given up. But thank you guys for all your support, and we will see you next time. Take care.